You hear that? You hear that? This is my first playthrough of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We're just doing the classics. We're doing the classics tonight. This is actually a Metroidvania type game. They call it a Metroidvania because it's a blend of Castlevania and Metroid, as far as like the a lot of the mechanics go. There's like a lot of double backing in this game. Richter Belmont. Dude, the soundtrack is sick. Look at my boy just chilling.
Monster, you don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once
Them is fighting
given
words.
Flesh.
Them is fighting
I was
words.
called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.
All right, let's do this, baby. Oh. Aiden, this one's for you, bro, since you like Castlevania. Oh, we got the holy water. That's dope. You're not gonna lie, this is fire. You do know that when you face boss fights, in like the first 2 minutes of a game, it's not supposed to end well, right? I'm like locked in, guys. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm off all next week, brother. We're gonna be gaming like a motherfucker. Sorry, I'm gonna look into the code for PoE2 for you. Who's that? Okay. Am I supposed to vanquish this demon? One hit at a time, guys. The house on the left. Oh, okay.
No, it cannot be!
That's fine. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Nacho was good, brother. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finding and ending the menace of Count Dracula, lord of the vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. Pause yourself. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist as if to show her the way. Some signs shouldn't be followed. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. That's how they hit it. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. Fuck would a dude sleep, but now he's awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Yes, peak stuff. So Nacho, I bought the 1999 version of Final Fantasy VIII for Steam, and I thought I was getting a deal for $4, right? So bought it. 9:30 comes. I'm trying to get online. I'm pressing play, it won't start. Pressing play, it won't start. Turns out that version of Final Fantasy VIII isn't compatible with DirectX 9 and above. It's not compatible with DirectX 9 and above. I had to buy the remaster version in order to play it. It took me an hour to figure that out. It says, Dad, it's you killing Death? Aiden, what do you mean? Oh, Aiden's been watching the anime, so he should know who Alucard is. I'm not gonna lie, this is that's all right there, bro. Dude, the gameplay feels amazing. Oh, that's a shield, okay. I have nothing to throw yet. This is an RPG, folks. Bro, the soundtrack is sick too. Let's see if this works. Guess not. You gonna watch the anime now? You should, bro. The anime is great. I guess these guys just keep respawning. I gotta keep moving. Imagine a no-hit run in this game. Make the sword fly. Not in this one. Not with the weapon I currently got. Oh, we're getting another level. Nacho, did you play this peak when you came out? Alright, so this is why they call it a Metroidvania, because there's like multiple paths you can take. Can I double jump? Oh, alright. Bro, this soundtrack is something mean. You like romance enemies? This dude. Hector in the show. It's a boss?
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
This is
I
fire.
will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
What?
You took all my stuff? I guess I gotta give these hands. Mikolash is one of the most annoying bosses ever. All right, we you hear the punching sounds. So while you were gone, Ryan chose Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, and I'm not even mad at it. This feels great. Besides sounding like an 80s action movie with the punch sounds, but we're good. Gotta put fist to face, right? This is considered one of the best games ever made. Alright, these guys, they just keep coming. Oh, I'm back where I started. Alright, cool. Let's go back. You made some 8-bit music? That's fire. What did you use? Did you use Fruity Loops or something like that? How do I get there? Alright, there's gotta be a way to get that. Oh, I gotta go the other way. So yeah, there's a reason why they call this Metroidvania, because there are multiple paths you can take. He's doing 20 damage? Tell me I'm gonna start from the top. What is going on here, bro? Yeah, that's the second time this happens. Aiden says, no, I used a free app on my school computer called Chip Zones. Okay. I saw this game and another Castlevania game, both in one for 19 bucks. Yeah, there's a bunch of peak Castlevania games, especially after this one. Castlevania went on a good run. Hold one sec. Hold one sec. There's no way. File copy. Dude, it didn't save again. Maybe because I didn't make it to the safe spot? Could that be it? Alright, let's try this one more time. I actually like this. So I just put 2 and 2 together. This is the ending of Castlevania Bloodlines. That was a Genesis game.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul.
Sorry, I'm thinking that, bro.
Needs a savior such as
a memory
you.
disc?
What is a man?
That'll be
a
awful.
Miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.
Have at you. I'm gonna whoop him something crazy this time. I guess not. All right, it's not looking good, folks. Ask Google AI. I think I got this, Tom. I think I got this. Maybe, hopefully. I think I had to make it to the save spot in this game. I like the little magic sound it's making. They're saying that AI is so stupid that it's having problems like counting numbers or letters, counting the amount of letters that are in the word. Like one, I think it was ChatGPT or Google AI said that 17 had 7 E's in it. Imagine that. Imagine putting all of the knowledge and wisdom of the world into an AI who can't even spell correctly. It has its juices though, but some critical thinking needs to be done also. That's a fact, Aiden. That's scary. I like how that does damage every time it touches him. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so I know exactly where I gotta go. Hopefully I don't die before making it to the safe spot. Can I skip all that? No. Sorry guys, gotta see the lore again. Scary Larry. Just got my refund for $6 from Steam. Yay! Yay! What's my favorite Castlevania game? I really don't know. Probably Super Castlevania, because that's the one I played the most. I've always loved all types of games. So like, even games that like I never experienced before, I love them just because like they exist. You know what I mean? That's how broke I was. You know what I mean? Like, I would say I'm a huge fan of this game. Never played it, can't afford it, but I've read and watched my boys play them. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to pick a favorite Castlevania of mine, it's got to be Super Castlevania, just because that's the one I played the most. I've also played Rondo of Blood, played Bloodlines, but I never beat those games. But I did beat Super Castlevania. It's a great game. Great game. They always had like great atmosphere. To this day, this game plays amazing. This reminds me a lot of Super Metroid, if I'm being honest with you. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's round 2. That's Aura, boys. Aiden, what's your favorite Castlevania game? Nacho, what's your favorite They actually have a new Castlevania coming out. Belmont's Curse, I think it's called, something like that. That was sick, whatever that was. I don't know what I did, but it looked pretty cool. You see, right now I take one damage from the wolves, but when they take my powers away, I take 20 damage, and I don't like that. Aiden, the new one looks sick, bro. Sick. Konami's got like a little bit of a renaissance coming. But I don't think Konami can ever like relive their glory days. It's because they don't got Kojima. You know what I mean? For me, Kojima was Konami. Because like, name a few games without naming Metal Gear Solid when it comes to Konami. You got the Ninja Turtle games from back in the days, but that's a license. That's not an original IP. You got Contra, they ruined that. You got Castlevania, they haven't made a new one yet.
Befriending mortals.
I can't skip none of this dialogue.
I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words.
Yeah, Konami lost his way.
We will meet again.
Dude, the Castlevania, the 3D Castlevania for N64 was absolutely dog water. Straight hot dog water, bro. And that's an insult to hot dogs. Facts. But there were a bunch of games for the N64 that were just ass. Like, apparently, developing games for the N64 was like super difficult for developers. That's why a lot of the third-person games, not third-person, a lot of the third-party games are trash. Like, it seemed like only Nintendo knew how to develop and use the system properly. Alright, since I got a short sword, how can I... Is there an inventory? Yes, there is. This is a true RPG. Alright, I like that. I got one potion. There you go. I used the potion by mistake. There you go. Alright, so you see how they're like multiple branching paths? I'm pretty sure there are some paths that are going to be locked off early on, like this one. You see? We got to unlock the ability to get past that. I like that type of stuff. So you can see where some games like Dark Souls are influenced. Red Rust. Alright, we're picking up weapons now. I like that. Saving. Alright, there you go. We saved the game. Yay! Round of applause. Yay, we did it. And dude, Nacho, you should recognize this because Super Metroid has a similar save mechanism. Something so simple as saving the game is like a chore for me. Ooh, what's that red box? Ooh, we opened up the door. Alchemy Laboratory. Okay. You know what? Let's go figure out what that box is first. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The soundtrack is straight heat. Straight heat. Who's that? Obtain Cube of Zoe. Okay. Alright, let's see what this red rust is. It's a two-hand sword. Okay. Oh, it's a little slower. I like that. I like that. So it's a two-handed sword, so it's slower. Dude, I did not know that some of these games could be this deep. Pause. throwing bones at me? No, so this sword is really slow. You know what? We're not gonna do that. There we go. Maybe the sword is broken? Alright, yeah, that seems like it. Hide Cuirass. Alright, we're picking up armor too. Alright, this is... Alright, yeah. They got armor and fucking different weapons. A tunic's not gonna do anything for me. Something tells me this guy keeps coming back. Yep. Holy Dark Souls. Come on now. Come on now. What's this? A leather shield. Let's put that on. All right, there we go. What if the weapon's slow? Doesn't mean it hits harder? It hits harder? I don't know. Probably not, because that last sword wasn't doing anything. Red Rust, whatever that was called, did no damage. All right, I gotta remember where I'm going because there are multiple branching paths here. Excuse me. The hearts aren't giving me more HP, so like... Oh, Crucible Knight. Yo. Alright, you know what? Let's skedaddle, boys. I came from here. Watch it like delete all my data. I'll be very upset. I think it refilled my HP though. Can we go up this? Nope, guess not. Yeah, I probably need another item for that. Alright, this guy's whooping on me. Guys, so the shield does help. Alright, we can safely go this way. Alright, one way to go, and that is up. A throwing knife. Says, bro, my shit was frozen for so long. Damn, it's all good. 9 and 10 IC4 games that were good. GoldenEye, Gauntlet Legends, WCW Nitro. Gauntlet Legends, bro. That's the original Diablo. That was Diablo before Diablo was Diablo. Resist Thunder. Okay, so we're picking up items, bro. GoldenEye was probably it was the best shooter at that time until Halo came out. Halo took the title after that. What status? What is that? What is it dropping? Do I move this box? Yes, I do. Okay, we got a little bit of a puzzle here. It's pretty cool. I can attack the weapon before it hits me. There goes the cheese, baby. Got on the arcade cabinet was so fun, but designed to eat quarters. Yeah, that's a fact. Ghana was an amazing arcade game. Oh, gained another level. I love to see it. I wonder what the hearts do though, because they're not healing me. Yeah, it'd be a good decision to save here. There were so many great arcade games, bro, back in the days. It wasn't just Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying? It was Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Nacho, you said you like fighting games. How did you receive Street Fighter 3 when it first came out? I'm not gonna lie, we were pretty like ho-hum about it. Alright, there's a blue door at the end of this hall. Magically sealed, okay. Sawyer, good fucking call, bro. Choosing this game, good call. That's the save. I just came from there. Oh, I gotta go back around this. Yeah, I remember when Street Fighter 3 came out, we saw like the art style and we were like pretty turned off by it. And you gotta keep in mind, we went from Street Fighter to Street Fighter 2 Turbo to Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo to Street Fighter Alpha. Street Fighter Alpha was fire when it first came out. Then we had like X-Men vs. Street Fighter and all those games. And then Street Fighter 3 came out. When Street Fighter 3 came out, like it looked cool. The art style was pretty dope. It just didn't look like Street Fighter. I enjoyed it, but some of the characters were so hard to read. Yeah, it was a real tactical fighting game. Like, you had to know what you were doing. So you said I could sense fire just by looking at it. This is a classic game, though, but good choice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having fun. I had the itch to play something old today, and we achieved that. I think this might be a boss now. This definitely is like a boss room. Yes, it is. Bro, the music. Sorry, can you hear the music? What was that? Not gonna lie, I might play this to completion, to be honest. If I can stay alive. Right. Oh, let's not push it. Let's go. Oh. You turn red. I do have a shield though. the shield works. All right, cool. Oh no. Hold up a sec. Dark Metamorphosis. It's like an all-you-can. You gotta do like a button combination to get it. That got me. That's not good. Good thing I saved though. He says, I think the one I played the most was X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Me too. I love the X-Men vs. Street Fighter. And I love Street Fighter vs. Marvel. All that stuff. All that stuff was just amazing. Alright, let's see if it's saved now. Yes, it did. Look at the little chibi character. That's amazing. I like that. I should stream this more often, Sawyer. I will. I'll stream this and I'll stream Metroid. Metroid's like a 10-hour game. Could probably beat that in a weekend. I think what I'll do is, so there's always gonna be a Soulsborne game in rotation. But there's always gonna be a game that we can all play. Like, meaning a game that, like, a multiplayer game. Like, it looks like PoE 2 is gonna be that game after Elden Ring and after BG3. So there's gonna be a multiplayer and there's gonna be a retro game in rotation also. I don't know, waste these things. That's effective for when he gets in the air. I saw what that did. So I can use the hearts to cast spells. Alright, this ain't... Can I run away? Oh no, that's a boss. Alright, cool. I'm doing worse than I did last time. I think that pierced my... Well, it definitely pierced my my shield. I can do this. Alright, I got this. So the more recent Killer Instinct looked amazing. Killer Instinct looks great, but it came out so long ago that like I wouldn't be able to like get into it. It says and then after PoE2 maybe PoE1. Yeah, we can do that, sir. Fuck yeah. I want games that we can all play together. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not COD, I'm good. All right. Third time's the charm, boys. I think I'm starting to understand how to do this. So the more souls, the more hearts I have, the better it is. Because I could relinquish my hearts in order to cast a spell. I have a healing spell that I could use. So yeah, let's approach this with caution, but I think I got this. Shields up, boys. I think that sidearm attack is not gonna do as much damage as my sword attack. Got caught off guard. Oh, got me twice. I gotta watch his spear though. His spear does a lot of damage because it breaks my shield. Come on, bro. Alright, that one hurt him. Alright, he dropped his spear. That means he's almost done. This is like his second phase. Yo! Alright, there we go, baby. Alright, I mistimed that. Bro, it hurts when he gets close. There we go, baby. Let's go. Mikey was good, bro. How you doing? Demon Slayer. Let's go, baby. Mikey, this is my first time playing this. Well, not first time playing, first time like real playthrough. Dude, this that felt just like beating a boss in Dark Souls, bro. Like, it was a little difficult, but like once you beat him, like that sense of gratification and accomplishment, cool shit, bro. Alright, let's see what's behind this door. Mikey, what's up though, bro? Which one of these games is your favorite? So I said, sorry, did you say anything while I was gone? My internet went out for a few seconds. It's all good, brother. I wasn't saying much. I said that this felt just like beating a boss in Dark Souls. Difficult, but once you do it, it feels so good. Digging the sound effects. Let me find out this is a lift. Sunglasses. I mean, I am a vampire. Dude, the animation is sick too, bro. Everything about this game so far has been amazing. It's also scratching that dark fantasy itch too. I think we could do that. Heck yeah. Those are games that are like hundreds of hours long now, so we gotta keep that in consideration. Cloth tunic. Plus, I think the chat would love watching that over BG3 anyway. Like, I love BG3, but I think something a little faster paced would draw in more viewers. Like, really, I don't care about that as long as you guys are happy and having fun. But I can see where BG3 is a little boring at times. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused as to what I'm picking up. Poor guy, screaming his lungs off. Trying to speedrun the stuff we already did in BG3. Lots of travel? Yeah, bro. BG3 could become a drag. Especially since we're doing a lot of, well, basically everything we already did. We spent a good clip on that first run. At least 20-some hours. I think. But I think PoE 2 will be fun though. You ain't the only one with a battle axe, hoe. Not gonna lie, I'm liking this game a little too much right now, bro. Oh, I picked up $1. I like it. Marble Gallery. What's this? I dig it. Looks like a mine. Alright, there are too many of you guys here, but hey. Alright, I found the cheese. That shit messed him up. Yeah, I wanna get so. I don't wanna get too crazy. Like, if there are parts of the game that we haven't seen the first time, then let's explore. But I want to get past everything that we did already. I want to get past that ASAP. Hold the fuck up. We got ghosts too. I'm not a fan of that. What is that? That's gonna get real annoying.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
Maria?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same
Maria,
purpose.
Maria.
I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria.
She's
Who
the
are
Sonny
you?
from the West Side Story.
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see.
I know I'm old. I'm
Well,
old.
perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
I take that as a challenge. If I live that long, probably gonna have to kill you, lady. Remember, there are branching paths, and I don't think I have a map either. Cube of Zoe causes items to material. So all of these could be on at one time. I think those are like passive effects. Oh, hold a sec. Let's see what we got as far as equipment goes. Sunglasses? Got like a cool cat with the sunglasses on. Oh, I see how this could get annoying. It's like those quick, tricky enemies, bro. The ones that drive you crazy. Like the imps from Elden Ring. What was that? Oh, it ricochets. I got $50 too. I wonder where I could spend it. Probably buy new swords and stuff. Now I gotta Google the best Castlevania build. Look at that. It doesn't go anywhere either. That's a sick... Oh my god, that's a sick little weapon that I'm using wrong. And homie's over there slaying me with a bone. Oh, I stopped time. That was fire. That was fire. I'm gonna have to abuse that now. Alright, we can go up and we can go down. Let's see what's over here first. There's no like... I remember I could slide in the very beginning of the game, but I can't do it now for some reason. Maybe I should explore the upstairs before going over there. Did any of you boys see Disclosure Day? Whoa. Oh, we got another shield. I already have one on. Okay, cool. Cool. So I guess every fire could break? Is that how that worked? Alright, magically sealed. Alright, we gotta figure out how to unlock that. But I got a hunch I'll be getting that real soon. Where's the merchant? I got some bread I want to spend. Can't keep a dollar in my pocket in these games. What is that? That was one way to do it. I'm gonna cheese every boss now. It's over. Oh, it's got a cooldown timer. Smart. Hey, show some cheeks there. Okay. I can't use it yet. That sucks. $250. Hell yeah. Feed me, Seymour. Oh, it turned me to stone. We got status effects too. Oh. I could only hit in the face. That's dangerous. I gotta try not to get hit by the what is that? It's crazy how this is like a real RPG, but a side scroller. Lane Tiff, when are you gonna play Madden and CFB again? Lane, sorry to break it to you, bro, but Madden, I'll play some college football, but Madden is not a thing on this channel anymore, bro. It's over for Madden. How you doing though, Lane? Outer Wall. Alright, so most times the hero guy has to go upstairs, up the tower. But we're not no ordinary hero. And I want to make that. I can't make it. Make it. Yeah, I'm actually waiting for the new college football to come out so I can play a few games of it. But I'm not gonna be on it as much as I used to. Bro. That's like getting hit on the backswing. Let's make sure we duck that, because that'll cause some pain. What's over here? That'd be a good idea to save. You miss playing me in CFB? Aw. Yeah, we did have a lot of good games in CFB. When the new CFB comes out, I'll play a few games with you. 100%. Yeah, Lane, I can't play Madden and college ball as much as I used to, bro, because it was taken away from the other games that oh, this is a boss. It was taken away from the other games I like to play, bro, and it was driving me crazy too. What is this? A mimic? What is that? Bro, whipping on me. Gotta keep pressing him. He doesn't do much damage. He's fucking me up. Bro, this enemy is tough. I wonder if they've really done it. I gotta beat his ass. All right, cool.